You need 2 aircraft on QRA, you need a spare aircraft, all of which need to be fueled and armament capable. You need crews, you need ground crew, you need support staff. Times that by 365 days a year. You can see what
with tail markings from his squadron on his jet for this weekend. But now, lining up at the right-hand end of Fairford's runway, a very exciting aeroplane indeed. And for Riat 2024, the Boeing company is delighted to partner with the Qatar Emiri Air Force to present what is the most advanced version of this famed combat jet ever built, and one that's being showcased today for the first time in Europe. It's fully combat loaded with 12 air-to-air missile aircraft with modernised digital fly-by-wire flight controls and the very dependable and powerful General Electric F110 turbofan engines. In the hands of Matt Geesey and Mike Quintini, this is the Boeing F-15QA Aberfield.
This display all about showcasing this advanced fly-by-wire system, which essentially gives the pilot carefree handling. So a lot of the flight paths you'll see go into a very high pitch rate of somewhere in the region of 40 degrees per second. The pilot backsticking the aircraft without any concern about over-G'ing or overstressing the aircraft.
That's so quiet.
Mentioned in the Quran that threw stones to protect the Kaaba, a building in the centre of the Islamic holy site of Mecca, in the face of an attack by an elephant army from the kingdom of Aksum. State-of-the-art combat asset, part of Boeing's advanced Eagle family, based on the F-15E Strike Eagle for the US Air Force, so in 2-seat configuration. The first of the F-15SA for Saudi Arabia,
It's suddenly gonna get noisy.
Now here's something we've not seen from an F-15 display.
Looks like it has some good store characteristics.
Low-profile head-up display and large colour displays. Also the nose profile slightly revised for the Raytheon AN/APG 82 radar, which this is the first non-American operated aircraft to carry and/or weapons hardpoints. And another feature of many Eagle derivative way, including the two aircraft that we've got here at Riat, and both of which we're going to be seeing in the display. And this F-15QA has led on to the very impressive F-15EX, the advanced Eagle model now entering service with the United States Air Force. But what a debut for Riat 2024 in the hands of Matt Giese and Michael Quintini from Boeing, the F-15QA above you.
Oh no, really, what a show.
Well, it looks like, regrettably, the Italian Typhoon still has its canopy up on the far side of the airfield and doesn't look like it's going anywhere at the moment. So we're bringing these next takeoffs forward. The flight display director always trying to get things underway ready so that they're ready a slot early as possible in the event of these events.
It takes the whole force to protect space. Join us.
Doing the F5s, we have the red arrows.
For that, the Swiss team will be landing. They have their own display slot at about 10 to 3, but the Red Arrows will be positioning for their display just after 12 noon.
In the meantime, look to the right for the first three aircraft of the Red Arrows getting airborne to join with the Patrie Suisse.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention please? Just a reminder that we would like you very much to keep all your baggage and any other accompanying artifacts with you at all times throughout the course of the day, just to avoid any unnecessary security issues. But if you do see anything suspicious at all during the course of the day, please contact any member of our staff.
The Red Arrows have gone off to join with the Swiss display team.
It was the best return, and now a clover is carried out a full engine and a flight command input. Back to all the audience, negative G Schneider and double to the up to 3,800, then exit with a very tight high outflow. Turn made at 300 feet. Speaks for itself, from crisis zones to international sizes like red flag in Alaska or pitch black in Australia, and in the Pacific region, which is being carried out right now. But let's take a closer look at the Typhoon structure. The front fuselage houses the radar, radar, avionics, camera boosters, and then in-flight will control. The section has the all systems. I don't go, but you may not say so, but slow road requires precise coordination. The aircraft center of gravity. But we restrict by at maximum speed, giving up for a combination of two maneuvers, including a Cuban height, a half Cuban 8, and a split S landing. This flow is executed seconds, crafted specifically for Riat 2024, which throw the symbol of infinity in honor of all display pilots who have fallen in the line of duty. Change of attitude and split S. Touchdown for the Typhoon. This was Mike Palumbo speaking, and on behalf of Commander Colonel Morgan Lovisa and the staff of the Italian Flight Test Wing, grazie, arrivederci.
Mike, thank you so much for not only joining us again, but also that very touching tribute to Squadron Leader Mark Long from you and your colleagues. Thank you on behalf of the whole team here. Of course, to two outstanding national aerobatic teams formed within just a few months of each other. And if you look out towards the northeast, over towards RAF Fry's North, you may just have made out.
Oh yeah, I can see them. I'm looking around. The Patrick Swiss and the Red Arrows.
Suisse positioning their F5s to land while the
Together, we are unleashing the power of combat air.
Team ensure all is set for our famous red, white and blue trails, which are not only loved by the crowds, but act as a visual safety aid for us in the air. And when all the checks are complete, it's time to go. blue skies of Europe provide us with the perfect backdrop for pre-season training to finesse all our manoeuvres, all time to the split second, ready for the display season ahead. All the jets following my lead and voice commands, with my intonation being key to their timely response. These formations are some of the most complex we've ever attempted.
Yeah, feel that, mate.
This is the pinnacle of my RF career. When I hang up my red suit, the team continues to drill people of all ages and all backgrounds for years to come.
Yeah, not just arms.
Well,
Not just
there we
knives,
go.
eh?
From Red One,
It's not just
probably the
knives.
John Bond that this is here on the big
Not just
screen to
knives.
see that wonderful footage of the team in action. But now,
Yeah.
it's time for the real thing to
Maybe that's something to live
shut the
for.
sky over
Don't
our
just make
aircraft.
knives.
Here to introduce them is Red 10 Squadron Leader Graham Muscat.
Good afternoon, Royal International Air Tattoo. I am Squadron Leader Graham Muscat. I am Red 10, the Team Supervisor with the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows. Great to be back here once again at the Royal International Air Tattoo. Busy weekend, displaying both Thursday, Friday, Saturday and today. As I said, great to be back here at Riat, not only for a 2024, which as we've just seen displayed with the Platoon Suisse, is our own diamond season. It's our own 60th display season, celebrating this year in 2024. In addition to that, we are back to our world famous Diamond 9, our full ship 9-ship display. Anyone that saw us in 2023 and 22, we were an 8-ship last year, a 7-ship the year before. However, back to our famous 9-ship, back to our Royal Air Force. Arriving in that famous Diamond 9 with our world famous red, white and blue trailing out the rear. Red One initially pulls them up and brings them off to the left-hand side, which shows to me he is starting the show flat. However, that gives you a great picture of that planned form shape of that Diamond 9. Reds 8 and 9 now moving themselves left and right into 9 arrows. Leading the team this year, we have a new team leader for 2024. That's Squadron Leader John Bond, known as Bondy. Bondy has been in the Red Arrows for 5 years before taking a year out in 2023 before coming back as the leader this year. He's a former Typhoon pilot, former qualified flying instructor on the Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2012. Actually, 11 pilots in the Red Arrows, Red 1 through 9 displayed in front of you. Myself, Red 10, former Tornado 304, back Wing Commander Adam Collins, my team, the Sheffield pilot and former pilot in F11, while exchanging the Royal Australian Air Force. On the 6th of June 2024, the nation celebrated commemorating and paid tribute to all those who took part in Operation Overlord. Of course, was the storming of the Normandy beaches on D-Day, and a tribute to all those that took part in the operation, and paid tribute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. This is Spitfire.
That was a heat haze, yeah.
Spitfire.
On the right of Red 1 is Red 2, Squadron Leader Chris McCann. Christian's first year on the team. He was uniquely taken from training straight into
F5.
the role on the Tucano, after which he then joined the world famous 617 Squadron, the Dambusters on the Tornado. 23 was the 20th anniversary of the final flight of one of the most iconic aircraft in aviation history. As the team roll out, there is no mistaking the majestic and iconic shape of the Concorde.
What next?
The wings of the Concorde now start to flex forward as Reds 8 and 9 make their way to the outermost, as all the front sections start to run alongside Red 1, with Red 6 and 7 splitting at the rear. Royal International Air Tattoo, get your cameras ready for the colourful Phoenix! Second year on the team, he was Red 4 that last year. He remained as Red 4 and took up the role of Uncle Enid. Uncle Enid is a mentor role. He works alongside Red 1 in winter training to ensure that the new pilots joining the team attain and maintain the standards required of a Red Arrows pilot. All the Red Arrows must have approximately 1,000 to 1,500 pasture hours, be assessed as one operational tour before they can even apply to join the team. All those applicants get whittled down to the final 9. Those 9 then come out with us on our spring training exercise for a week, effectively for a week-long job interview. They get a formal interview, flying test, and those 9 get whittled down to the final 3 or 2, depending on how many we're taking that year, and they become the new in the formation as they come in from the right in chevron.
What did you say, Rob? Did you get that?
But of course, the Red Arrows is not just about the pilots. 140 personnel, 120 of them are the engineers, the mechanics, the operations, the public relations, the administrators, and they are known as the Blues. So called because of the blue flying coverall that they wear. There are a number of Blues here today at our public relations tent in their operations start to break up as Reds 8 and 9 sit in trail on the rest of the formation. Coming in from the left, one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre we fly. That's why we kept it in for this year. This is the Tornado! The aboard call is made by Red 9 as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation. But watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings the team down the line. Since 2003. This is the 5-4 split. As we go into the second half, the team will now break down into 2 sections. Off to the right you have Reds 1 through 5, they are now 9 formation. Hannah from the left, Enid from the right, for the 5-4 cross. Tribute to that aircraft, Enid from the right, the smoke comes on, flying the Gnat. Get your cameras ready, it's the Hannah break. Accomplished aviator to have flown both the Harrier and the Typhoon.